What if fear isn't your enemy but your greatest teacher? What if every trembling moment is a doorway to the transformation you've been waiting for? Across myths, rites, and the hero's journey, fear has always been the guardian of hidden power. The question isn't how to conquer fear, but how to embrace it. Discover why fear is the true gatekeeper of transformation in this video. They tell you to conquer fear, crush it, dominate it. But what if fear isn't your enemy? What if fear is the gatekeeper standing at the threshold of every transformation you've ever prayed for? It doesn't block the path because it hates you. It blocks the path because it is the path. Fear is not here to destroy you. It's here to reveal you. Fear has been demonized for centuries, and we're told it's weakness, something to run from, something to kill. But look closer. Fear is woven into the fabric of life. Every birth is terror and awe intertwined. Every breakthrough carries a trembling heartbeat before it arrives. The truth is this: fear is not a wall. Fear is a mirror. It reflects the exact place your soul wants to grow. And yet most people never get past the reflection. They see fear and stop. They say, "Not this way." But in doing so, they abandon the path to their own expansion. Here's what almost no one is saying. Fear carries encoded instructions. It's not random. The reason you fear something deeply is because it holds a key. Inside the thing you fear is the energy required for the next evolution of your being. Jung understood this. He said, "The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek." And he wasn't speaking metaphorically, he was describing the psyche. Fear is the guardian of the unconscious. Like the ancient myths, the treasure is always hidden behind the dragon. And what does the dragon represent? Pure, primal fear, and the treasure is your power. Every culture has this story. The hero faces a beast before claiming the prize. In Norse myths, it's Fafnir, the dragon sleeping on gold. In Christianity, it's Satan tempting Christ in the wilderness. In the hero's journey, Joseph Campbell called this the threshold guardian. This isn't just a story, it's your story. The threshold guardian is fear itself. Why does it appear? Because transformation requires energy. If it were easy, you wouldn't value it. If it cost you nothing, it would mean nothing. The dragon isn't there to kill you, it's there to test you and to ask, are you ready to hold the power and level up? Fear is sacred. Yes, sacred. In the mystery schools, fear was considered an initiator. The rites of passage were designed to invoke terror because terror cracks the ego. And when the ego cracks, light gets into the soul. The reason fear feels so overwhelming is because it signals proximity to the unknown. And the unknown is the womb of creation. You are literally brushing up against raw, unformed potential when fear rises in your chest. This is why shamans say fear is a spirit. Because when you face it with reverence and not aggression, not avoidance, you open a door into realms you could never reach from comfort. Have you noticed? Time feels like it's accelerating. Days blur into months, months into years. The reason fear feels so amplified now is because the collective unconscious is shifting. We're in a global initiation. Everything stable is shaking, and the psyche responds with the language of fear because it senses transformation approaching. Fear is the nervous system whispering, everything familiar is dying. And it's right. But death in the symbolic sense means rebirth. That's why the myths use the language of catastrophe. Because the ego can only experience liberation as death. This is why symbols are so powerful. They hold truths too vast for literal language. Fear itself is a symbol, a signpost that says, the threshold is up ahead. So what do you do when fear grips you? Not what you've been taught. Don't numb it, don't fight it, don't run. Instead, name it without judgment. Say, I feel fear. That alone disarms half its power. Naming it brings it out of the shadows. Next, get curious. Ask, what does this fear want me to know? Fear is a messenger, not a dictator. The moment you ask, the unconscious starts to speak. Then move toward it in micro steps. Every small step toward the fear reclaims energy from the dragon. You don't need to slay it, you need to integrate it. The treasure was never separate from the beast. Lastly, ritualize it. Write the fear down, burn it, breathe through it, turn it into art. Ritual gives form to the formless, and fear loses its grip when it finds expression. Fear isn't the end of the path, fear is the path. Every mystic, every hero, every awakened soul has walked through the valley of trembling before touching the mountaintop of vision. When fear rises, don't say something's wrong. Say the threshold is near. Because on the other side of that fear, beyond the dragon you've been taught to dread, lives the life you've been longing for all along. So here's the truth no one tells you. Fear isn't there to hold you back. Fear is there to usher you into the mystery of who you really are. And the only question left is, will you answer the call?